Hello? How's this? I guess NVIDIA broadcast bugged out again. Awesome. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna RMG. I don't know, ask RMG. And buzz and sound. Yep. Oh, there we go. How's that? We fixed it. What did we do off stream? Okay, so we have a little secret area here. You're not supposed to be able to find this, but you are able to find this. And then this will lead to the backside of course one's entrance. You get to go into the windmill of course one, which is cool as hell. And then this is for a secret level. You stand on this and you roll the rock by standing on it, just like on Yoshi's Island, and that opens a path. Dragwas runs nice on your N64, that's surprising, but that's cool. Hello Biomech. Scalox Rock. Please do not call anything Chainsaw related to Scalox. This is not owned by Scalox. Thank you. Rayman 2? No, don't say Rayman 2. You're making it worse for me. Rayman 2 is great at secret press to other levels. Oh, I didn't know that. See, in my brain, Rayman 2 is like saved as that one soulless game somehow. I just remember watching a streamer play it and the game pissed me off a lot. I'm second design for the VAT lab part of the rocket. The VAT lab? Oh, with the long glass tubes? I was thinking we are gonna put like specimen in there and there's going to be like tentacles in the glass tubes. Whoa, that's the wrong button. Like Yoshi tentacles, you know what I mean? From the Squid Yoshis. I think it would look very, very cool. I am glad you enjoy my work. What did you guys think of today's hack upload? Was it a good video? Was it a bad video? I don't know how to design the room. I mean, I think I was thinking like a portal lab, kinda. These kinda work. Byron is a huge fan of GTA, so I think you'll introduce him to the ROM hack. Nice. What the hell just happened? How did I make the game crash by doing that? What the fuck? Let's try that again. To be honest though, the game isn't really much like GTA. Like, the game's more like something else. It's just I used the GTA name because I knew that would get clicks. What about the layout platforming since the exit is in a different place now? Oh, I see. Okay, I see the dilemma. So by design, you literally mean game design and not like layout design. See, a lot of the time people use the word design to mean like visuals, and that's why I was thinking you were doing that too. Uh, hmm. Honestly, it just needs to be like a couple generic jumps. I don't think it needs to be anything super special. Do you remember you aren't just tripping and thinking you remember me? I do remember you. You are the guy that makes a lot of money by asking to make more money. It wouldn't be peak because Half-Life 1 is garbage. It's dog shit. I hate being in the room and pressing the interact button on everything, hoping something will happen. This is not fun, guys. Sorry to rage bait.
Another day, another dime.
Another day, another dime. Thank you for the dime. Zita Zita. Okay, I think what we'll do today is the back entrance to the bunny forest. Hello, Matthew Deff. Hello, everyone. Wave. Bro is a wave. Bro's not a particle. Is a bro is a particle and a wave? No way. Half-Life 1 is very easy to know where to go. Right, right. The only opposition you get in Half-Life 1 actually is not, oh, I don't know where the fuck to go. It's actually the fights, because the fights are so exciting. Because the fights in Half-Life, they're actually good. See, what you do in a fight is you walk up and you press the escape button and you press save state and then you shoot and you get shot back and the guy hits you and then press escape and you press load state and then you shoot back and the guy doesn't hit you, so you press save state again. It's peak. Getting better at range painting. Rage baiting is so easy because my honest opinion is just a rage bait. What about the second game? I don't know if I played it. Yeah, for the sake of being monetizable, if you agree with me, I'm serious. Unless you disagree with me, in which case I'm just joking. This is for everything I say. This goes for everything. Do you by any chance have schematic for it you can share? I can't find it any online. Nope, I don't. Give me a significantly better. Well, it sounds like you are admitting that Half-Life 1 is significantly worse than a different game. Okay, we need to shade this node. We're gonna do the inside of the windmill right now. Any second we're gonna start. As soon as Brenda lets me. Hello, just shade X. It's true. Mario 64 2 will be peak. I would be a little surprised if there were actually that many people that are like super excited for Substance Wars 64. I didn't think it was a game that would excite my YouTube audience a lot, but people seem to dig the idea. Someone commissioned you to buy Last Impact on console, would you do it? Yes, but I would probably ask something like $500,000 upfront. Or maybe I'd do it for like 300,000. Last Impact is not playable on console and never has been. Might be important. You can idle animation while taking a dump. You can ask Pixel Palavra to do that for you. He is the animator on the project. Bro, who turned on snapping? Somehow all my UVs are on a grid. Can't believe it. How do I turn it off again? Also, we need an OST. I just realized. Wait, Pixel Palavra wanted an OST. What was it? He asked me for an OST. I forgot what it was. I want to put it on. Let's see. Can I find it? Neverhood. Okay. Think maybe some running, not snapping. Yeah. It's snapping to some weird grid. A grid of pixels. I fixed it. This is a crazy OST. Me when I'm playing with the finger magic. Guy who got pixel rounding, snapping. Okay, but rounding and snapping to a grid are literally the same thing. Those are equal concepts. I can hear World Bowser a little bit, yeah. That one, right? Gang, how easy is it to install a PCMe SSD onto my motherboard? I tried it, and then I found out there's no slot for it on my motherboard. So now I think I need to pay someone to install a new motherboard for me. But I fear it's going to be annoying. I don't want to do it myself because I'm scared. Ya la 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 la. I called the guy and he said, yeah, I can do it in 5 minutes, but my minimum order is like $300, so if you want to pay me $300 for 5 minutes of work, you can do that, but it would be a stupid move, is what he told me. How many drives do you have in there? Well, one. I have one NVMe slot. But I also have two external SSDs, as in like SSDs that are also attached and they're inside the tower, but they're not like on the motherboard. You sound awfully German for a Canuck. I do not know what a Canuck is. Is that the insult for Turkish people but translated to English? Or is this like a word for Canadians? Stepping egg and being honest stressing me out. Can you do shift tab? No. This is Return to Yoshi's Island. I like this texture for on top of here. Or we can try to use this, maybe? How would the top of Windmill look like? My stepping habits are incomprehensible. How? My stepping habits are perfect. The crazy OST. I just have a very programmer style workflow. Go faster! Sung by the guy who says Burger King at the end of the Burger King ads. I wish I understood that joke. I bet it's a banger. It's very workflow, just plain Blender, just plain Blender. So, Oh, this is what's in here? I don't want to make this. This looks fucky to interact with. I like this more. Let's have, like, the wooden bar here. Let's just have a second layer here, and then you can climb it with the middle somehow. I'm guessing the brand name is mouthful at the end.
Burger King.
Burger King.
That's disgusting! Why would you put that in your head? Oh, Burger King. I need something in my mouth to properly intimidate that. Intimidate is the wrong word. Impersonate? Impersonate is also the wrong word. To give an impression of that? Imitate. Okay, so if we have a second layer here, I was thinking that'd be like a blue coin switch, and you press it, and it just gives you a bunch of blue coins. The difficulty here should probably just be finding the thing itself, but I'd also like it to look like a windmill inside. Now we can't just copy the fucking thing they have in Ocarina of Time, but I don't think the fucking thing they have in Ocarina of Time in any way resembles any real windmill. So I don't want to do it, because then everyone's gonna be like, oh, it's the fucking thing from Ocarina of Time. No one's gonna be like, oh, it's a windmill. There is no star in here. This is purely a secret area. This is the most fucked up OST of all time. So what is it to do except be in the windmill? Collect a couple blue coins, and then you leave again. That is literally it. This area is supposed to be very, very difficult to find. Like, I don't want people to go there. I just want it to exist. Secret areas don't need stars. They can just exist. They can just be nice, you know? I mean, if we really want, actually, maybe a secret star wouldn't be so bad. Because, like, think about it. If we just make this a secret level, it's one more free star. And we don't have to make this part of course 1. Honestly, I'm starting to like that idea. It's one free star to add to the game. In Germany, Burger King is called der Bürgerführer. True. If you were Yoshi, would you allow more to ride on you? Absolutely not. Now I'm 50-50 on whether we put a star in here or not. When course 1 is static, when you get here you can turn in gear or something and it spawns a start probably makes the wheel turn in course 1. No, I want the... Would I be okay with the wheel not turning in course 1? What if we did the opposite? You break the windmill permanently. Or maybe there's someone here that broke the windmill and you destroy him. Being forced to turn the windmill in there and you defeat the minions to free them. No, this is the bunny village! They're not enslaving Yoshis. The Goomba. No, it's the bunny village. Oh, you know what would be dark? If there were like Goombunnies turning a wheel to turn the windmill. And like, you do all of course 1 and you save the bunnies from the Goombunnies. And then like half the game later you find out that actually the bunnies were like slaveholders. That'd be dark. I don't think we can do that. Haunted by a boo? No. Doesn't fit with course 1. I mean, we could actually just put like 5 Goombas in a wheel here, and the Goombas are turning it, and you beat the Goombas for a star, and then you leave, and the windmill is permanently turned off. That would be such dark lore. Why would you make anyone rotate the wings of a windmill? This is not how a windmill works. I know. Maybe the Goombas are just being punished for being Goombas. The working levels, you should do a medieval level. We're doing a couple side levels right now. There are some side level themes. There are some side levels we have that are only like, we only have a mechanic down that we still need a theme for. So medieval is perfectly possible still. But it would be like a very gimmicky medieval level. Right now though, what we're thinking about is we have this secret path here in our overworld that we want to lead to the backside of course 1. So like, you beat course 1, you get through 70% of the game, and you find the secret tunnel, and suddenly you're back in course 1 in like a secret area that you couldn't access before. Someone in there that's being swung from the ceiling because he got his feet caught in a rope and you stopped the windmill to free him. Oh. We could have like a spinning windmill here and the bunny attached to it, and it just keeps turning around and around. And you have to free him. That would be very funny. Just thinking about the best way to actually make this concept work. So the idea is you would save someone and that just passively stops the windmill, because we want your actions to affect the world. Problem is, I don't really want to do a bunny here. I think I'd like to avoid that. Probably have to put this in a side level though, for sure, actually. I think we just need an easier way. While we think about that, let me vertex color this just a little bit. That is true, RB, but that's a little dark topic-wise. But I like the idea that there's someone here spinning it, and that they're actually kind of not desired to be there. Or, I mean, we could literally just go with Biovac's idea, where maybe there's like a thing spinning here, and you have to push against it as Mario, but what do you think to push against it? I guess we have other places where you have to push against objects, so it's not that bad. And then someone singing from the ceiling here. Do you think you can go ham on the tricount in the rocket? There's basically no order except the first and third room and you look up down. Yes, for sure. I don't think tricount is really a concern here. The concern actually is memory size. But I think I freed up a good amount of memory. But I am a bit worried that we're gonna run out of RAM if you add too much detail. Got a secret bunny stash there, and later when the stash is gone, the bunnies need help to retrieve it. No. I think the top part needs to be a bit darker. That looks better. That's Jacko. So I'm back out of the game as well, just this level in particular. Because of the retro section and all those the blinking lights. Man, this moved from a blue coin section to a full-on star. Crazy. Blinking lights. Yeah, in the retro section, there's a bunch of blinking lights. It's a lot of textures. Is George Droid in the Mario Dark game? No, he is not. He is a racist Instagram meme. I think if I put him there, people would murder me. And I couldn't even be mad about it. Hamana, hamana, bird, bird. Yeah, this fucking thing. This is not in Windmills, is it? This is just a thing Ocarina of Time made up. Hamana, hamana, bird, bird. Oh god. It copies all the shaders, doesn't it? Oh no. Tomatoes and potatoes and potatoes. Alright. It has been moved to being a side level. There's no way we used Kev out of the metal cap here. Not that. Maybe we did use Kev out of the metal cap. Zero X51. Level mineshaft. There we go. Oh, this huge. Yep, this is a fucking giant map. Okay, Age of Empires 2 Windmill? No, we're doing the inside. Is it D6 to rip all mod 6 from given it 6 for rum? I want to get essence of that of Majora's Mask and look at the references. For Majora's Mask specifically, it's probably pretty easy because the decompilation already did all the work for you. I should have added the warp. Why didn't I add the warp to course 1? You don't own a Windows computer? I think all the decompilations are made with Linux, so it's probably fine. SE. Romex and not making past 1% progress goes hand in hand. It's just normal. Why does it take so long just to save the file? I thought me saving the file over and over was a good habit, but I'm no longer so sure of that. Visualize the hitbox here a little bit, because otherwise it's not gonna go well. It should be 320 radius, like so. Okay, that's actually banger to visualize it like that. That should be good enough. Let's see. They basically climb up to the rope and grab onto the untangles and freeze the rabbit. So Mildo, maybe another way to block the gears. What the fuck? I see, I see. I don't want to animate all this. I don't wanna. I want something simpler. At this point in the game, you already have all the power-ups, so I don't think that's required. This OST is driving me insane. I need something else. I can't do it anymore. Please. The voices are gone. This area already has the warp, so I think we just need to export it now. And then we should be able to enter our new site level here. Just you never took some time to make yourself some MP3 playlist? Yeah, I don't really have any songs I prefer to listen to on stream. There we go. We just make sure it works, and then if it does work, we can close course 1. No warp active for warp ready. Oh? Oh. Did I not parent these to the new area? That would do it. But if they're doing everything in that room, you have to go break the windmill course 1 directly, so you don't have to that free animation. To go break the windmill course 1 directly, so you don't have to do that free animation. You mean like you'd find out that there's something wrong and then you have to go to course 1 and like destroy it somehow? I'm not quite fond of that either. Okay, nice, this works. Oh. No star select. That's a bug, probably. Size of the ROM around 62.5 megabytes. But there's one song that's probably going to be turned into MIDI, which would reduce it to like 59 megabytes. No, the act select was supposed to happen after you go through the door out the windmill. The level probably doesn't even take 0.1 megabytes. Level data is very small. Like, I want this to not have an act select. And I was thinking that then this here would have the act select. Yeah, I think no act select here is fine. Actually agree. Well, like 48 megabytes of this is just music. Without the music, we'd be like looking at 16 megabytes for the entire ROM. Yeah, I think it's fine too, Bioback. I got the size wrong somehow. I think they're like twice what I'm seeing here. Oh, that doesn't make any sense. So x2 zeros for the set 6640. Oh, no fucking wonder. Okay. Secret Star breaks the windmill. I think that's a requirement. And is not evil. So we must be helping someone somehow by breaking the windmill. I mean, there could just be a guy here that's like, oh no, my way is already completely powdery and I don't know how to turn it off. Any fine land's going to turn into subatomic particles. I don't know, that's cringe. We are putting tons of Easter eggs. You just really wouldn't see it on stream. Because I mean, if I did it on stream, then it wouldn't be an Easter egg anymore, would it? I would allow the player to leave? I don't see why that would give a star. I think there's some fun to be had with something that's always rotating and you run around it to like make progress. Like a spiral staircase, but spiral staircases camera-wise, I think we've learned they're not good. I think this may have to be like a static camera area. Like imagine the camera's always in the middle, watching Mario like this, and then you walk around the outside, with the middle always spinning. Maybe there's a little platforming across some wooden boards. And then there could just be a star on top. And maybe the star powers the windmill and then that makes it stop. I think that would work. We have other places where Mario screws up. Mario frees the ghosts for a star. Fuck it, what if Mario takes the star and that turns off the windmill? Wind powers the windmill, not a star? Are you sure? I just saw a weird bug. Yeah, if it doesn't make wind, well, it's called windmill. Huh? Korean Rocket has plans from other levels being studied in tubes, so it would be nice if the energy from the windmill was used to do something related to the other level. Hmm. See what you mean. That's pretty cool. I do think I like the idea of platforming around the outside though. Hello, Taro. This was so much easier when I thought of this as just a secret area without a star or anything like that. I mean, we can also just say fuck it and make it not affect Bunny Brushwoods. Although, of course, that would be kind of sad if it didn't affect Bunny Brushwoods in some way. Or maybe we can have it affect Bunny Brushwoods in another way. What if you make the windmill faster? You can make the windmill faster. Maybe there's like guys trying to slow down the windmill and you like kill them and then the windmill goes faster. Not sure how that helps the bunnies, but it's certainly possible. That would be a call forward, because this is Mario 64. This one's gonna tell. No, there could definitely be people in there that like try to slow down the windmill. You can't do that by like increasing the friction. That is how a windmill works. The windmill is spinning to like make a thing in the middle spin to grind stuff down. But if you push against the thing in the middle in the wrong direction, it is going to slow down the thing at the top, I'm pretty sure. To make the evil Goomba food. No, we're not doing that, Zero. That's too much. Too cryptic. We can definitely put grain everywhere as decoration. Oh, I see, like how the Goombas took over the rest of the food. Yeah. This could be the Goomba breeding grounds. They're like... Oh man, this is so full of foods. I mean, we can't just have this be as like the hidden reason. Like, we can just put grains here, have it be climbable. It's full of food. The Goombas are all over the place. Maybe the Goombunnies are here. You collect the star at the top that stops the windmill. I mean, in the end, the way it would look like to the player is just, it's a windmill full of food and Goombas. I don't think people would really connect the dots here. It's not good enough if they don't... I mean, I think it's good enough even if it doesn't do anything, other than you collect a star and clear out the Goombas. Or it could just be there's 10 Goombas here and you have to beat them again, just like you had to do it in the carrot bunker before. Okay, in that case, how about this? You get in here, and an icon appears in the bottom left that says like 0 out of 10 Goombas. There's one Goomba here pushing a thing this way around. There's one Goomba here pushing it this way around. That's like the windmill thing. You beat one Goomba, it slows down. You beat two Goombas, it stops. Then there's one on the outside. You can keep going up here, and there's 8 more Goombas that you beat. You beat all Goombas, it spawns a star. You collect the star, you go outside, the windmill is permanently stopped. And then the player can interpret this any way they want. That is a good idea, Clubbums. I like that. Let's do that. No, not that easy. I see. This is a crazy combiner I made. There. Something like that. I wonder what kind of branding you could put on your launch chopper. Goober branding like Kivos or something else. I don't think Goober branding works very well if it's like a non-enemy magician. Alright, let's add some corn. And some wooden outsides and make the camera static. Not hard pose. I think it was. I'm confused. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay. The wrong one. And then 0 here as well. What if the room looks like this and there are only 2 Goombas in the room and you feed them 8 more and jump out of the grain pile? Ooh. You know what? I like that even more because it's less work for me. And it would be also cooler. I think that is just a good idea. Okay, but then there's a problem with making the camera like that. Maybe I shouldn't be making the camera like that. Nice, Kobayashi. I'm sure you'll have a good time. How's today's video doing? Ugh, it's doing slightly below average. You are Burger. You are Burger. Some converted into a lawnmower could be manufactured good intentions before it gets jinxed by a visit, otherwise it could just come up with the branding. Yeah, I guess also in this game chomps aren't all like ontological evil. They are like just little guys. Or what you could say, Marty, is that all these gardening tools, they aren't really manufactured. They are enemies that the wizards turned into these things. Have you been recognized in public? I think I went to like a Smash Melee tournament in like 2017 where someone knew me. But like back then I wasn't nearly as famous. I was just talking to more nerds in real life. Very humble. I can never tell if people are being like genuine or not when they call me humble. Because I don't perceive myself as humble at all. I mean, I'm not trying to be humble. It doesn't look very woody. So you're currently working on? This is a secret room you can find from the Overworld. It is the back entrance to course 1. So in a way, like, this is like a cool secret, but it's also going to be just one secret star. Would you sign your... Sure. It's goofy. God, I hope they make a good Zelda game again. I mean, Breath of the Wild was good, but like, a good Zelda game, you know what I mean? I mean, it's a Zelda game and it's a good game, but it's not a good Zelda game, you know what I mean? Prefer the old Pokemon? I wouldn't even say that. I don't think I'm someone who prefers the old formula, I just miss the old formula. Considering for you was Majora's Mask. Really? Not even Twilight Princess? Zelda Indigo? Is it the ROM hack? I don't trust ROM hacks, unfortunately. You have to win that. Oh my god. We tried to not have it do that. But that's bad. But even if this room is the inside of the windmill on course 1. $149 is a good amount. I would say I approve that amount of triangles for an enemy. Also, you're not a German furry? Wait, what? Why are you telling me this? Why? Who even thought you were a German furry? Where is this coming from? You just made yourself suspicious. Are you a German furry? Chat, is this chatter a German furry? Yes or no? What do you think? When I put the models to the game, do you need to transfer them to cards to transfer, so does it automatically? That's automatic. That'd be ridiculous if I had to do it myself. Think about it.
Can we make a 3D game?
I am making a 3D game. Hello, Kakidev. He's definitely a German furry. Okay, 1-0 in votes. Not beating the furry conditions, 2-0. Oh no. Where's the 3D? Right here, on screen. Oh, are you saying it's 2D? Guess it's being projected onto a 2D screen. Do you have a 3D interface that I can make this be into? Do you have like a 3D printer? You can make 3D games if you have a 3D printer. Ever thought about that? It'd be really low FPS, but you can make them. But also think about the fact that, like, in 1940, had you made a video game on a 2D interface, it would have been really low FPS. So maybe another 70 years, 80 years, and we'll get like 120 FPS 3D games on a 3D printer. Do Rhodiola Rosera capsules showed any positive effect yet? I'm not sure. I expect the effect of it to be so small that I wouldn't be able to notice it. I think it makes no sense to go by whether I feel there's a positive effect or not. I should go by what is empirically shown to be true. Because these are effect sizes on which the placebo effect would be significantly larger than any real measurable effects. And this kind of shower thoughts. It's not a shower thought, I'm not showering. I haven't showered since last year. Your vision is 2D, but it shows a 3D world. If you are one-eyed, yes. It's fucking 10 days. No, guys. It's New Year's. Right? Bro, where's a fucking grain texture? What? Maybe model resources one? Cool, cool. Just show my fucking full name as a suggested name to search for. That's awesome. Thank you, model resource. That's just what I needed today. I never have shower thoughts, only grower thoughts. Okay. Isn't that a bad thing? Want to see in 3D, you need to live in a 4D world. Prove it. Stinky Popo? I'm not a stinky Popo. I don't have lawnmower thoughts. You know why? I don't have to mow my lawn. You know why? I have an automatic lawnmower and he's awesome. I'm not thinking about my lawnmower that much. Gosh, Chad, why are you so obsessed with my lawnmower? Texture's not noisy enough. These kind of look great, but they look like dog shit. But I mean, let's try it. Fuck it. Honestly, maybe it works. I think there's potential here. Yeah, that kind of looks like rain. But let's follow the FromSoft game design paradigm where there's not one but two different poison swamps.
Argentine Tigers are gentle souls and scale.
Probably not.
Curious eyes, patient hearts, and quiet intelligence. They teach us that warmth, trust, and connection can grow anywhere, even under sun-warmed scales.
What? Are you talking about iguanas again? That's what you're obsessed with, right? Iguanas? Yeah, I think you were talking about iguanas. Hello, Skyloft. And if the sheets don't show on the stream at all, they don't. I think there's like a 10-bit minimum. Is that a rabbit? What I just made? Yeah, that's a rabbit. You caught me. Hey, that looks decent. See the entrance to this room? Yeah, it would be in the back here. There's audio, but there's no message on the screen. Oh. Oi, Kaza? Sure, oi. Is the grey planks over the corner there? Why are you wearing a mask? You will make a hole in the ground? Okay. I will leave it to you then. Well, I shouldn't just leave it to you. I should mark it so you know what to do. So you don't forget. How do you know that? It's German! How do you know that? Bro is like learning bilingual through porn? How would he know that?
The Nintendo 64 runs on MIPS machine code, and somehow that feels poetic, pure, precise instructions carrying entire worlds. Every jump, every melody, every childhood memory is born from quiet, disciplined logic, speaking directly to silicon with no waste.
Hey Kakidef, do you also hate pseudo instructions? I hate pseudo instructions. Oh my god, I hate pseudo instructions. I was ROM hacking a game today. I know, I'm kind of a big deal. I was ROM hacking a game today that no one else had hacked before. And when I did that, I had to write some MIPS code. But it kept assembling pseudo instructions instead of erroring when I wrote something wrong. And it pissed me off. It's crazy that you remember that though. Oh my god. But it is a famous German porn video. Did they cover other famous German porn videos too? Like, it's famous for the bad acting, not for what's going on in it. I don't actually know what goes on in it. I just know there's very bad acting in it. It's like a whole niche of German porn that's like all just bad acting.
I don't really care to do a and add it to get an address when the pseudo instruction does it for me.
Kakidef is not a real programmer. He just said he was okay with pseudo instructions. That a German porn review series? Oh, okay. Fair enough. Ja, I'm learning German, wenn sie deinen Stachel berührt. Can't decide whether it's bad German or on purpose.
I wrote a sound driver in ARM assembly which doesn't have pseudo instructions from what I can see. Do I get credits for that?
Yeah, a little bit. Get partial credit. But I mean, pseudo instructions are in the assembly, right? That's not in the machine. It's just that when assemblers have them, they always just fuck up. I hate it. What is that wood texture? It's wood, bro. Something here is wrong, right? Like, why does it look like that? It shouldn't be looking like this, right? Am I crazy? Yeah, I think I see what's going on. Okay, yeah, it should be looking like that. I was previously multiplying the primitive color with a shade color. Right? How it should look like before. No. Guess not. Hmm. I don't like it. I guess I need to make a second texture. That's fine. I am not a porn connoisseur. What the fuck are you talking about? There we go. They have bangers like this in Breath of the Wild? What the hell? How's your day? Pretty good. I got some piece of work done that I thought would take way longer in very little time. And dude, I'm so goated. I put the stupid crypto mining rig that Zena found on Facebook Marketplace today, and someone's just like, hey, you put this for way too low, you should ask for $150 instead of $50. And I'm like, okay, that sounds great, we'll do that.
YouTube video idea: Blender noob versus pro versus hacker featuring Kaze Emanuel's God.
Banger idea. What you like, Crypto Miner Edition? I was thinking about this. We have an idle thread. The idle thread doesn't do anything. How funny would it be if just to flex we put in a crypto miner in the idle thread that mines crypto on your N64 while you're playing? It wouldn't even really cost us any FPS. Yes, Kakedev, sometimes you have to deliberate your options. What do you mean? Do you want me to just pick a random one? And go with the 512 by 512 one here? Oh no, Kay spends time making his shaders instead of just drawing triangles. What a poor 3D modeler he is. Oh, you meant it as like a compliment? Like I 3D model so fast that most of my time is just spent scrolling for textures, because that's like a constant time thing. I see, I can kind of see it. Who pinged at me? Erector ping noise like my cat rates out if you. Yeah, I want to sell the stupid crypto mining rig that I found on that Zena found on the street. I want to get rid of it. I want the space in my house. Oh, it just didn't have the texture applied. Okay, that makes sense. Wouldn't you be excited to get rid of a stupid crypto mining rig that's like sitting on your stairs? Other stupid question. I'll make sure to redeem the points reward if you're gonna ask a stupid question. This is the FPDX free microcode. It is very, very good. There's an FDX4. Well, it's so good that you don't need an F40X3. That's why. Ever thought about that? You should ask if F3DX2 is so good, why does F3DX3 exist? That's the real question. Yeah, exactly! Why does it exist if F3DX2 is so good? Think about it. Isn't that a much more sensible question? The answer is it's not that good. And that's why F3DX3 has to exist. Sacre bleu! Is what Biomech would say. I don't know if he says that. Do French people actually say sacre bleu? Here's what you would sound like if you were French or Italian. Why does that not exist? You guys know that Twitter, like our Chinese edit guy, there needs to be like someone who edits people to be like French or Italian. What is the correct selection here? These nuts in German. Diese Nüsse. Custom and then Mineshaft. Okay, I see. Right, we select the folder here, not the level name. That makes sense. You're French and you have never said sacre bleu once in your life. What? So they don't say that all the time? Do Italians say porco dio all the time? Or dio is me? No, that's Spanish people. What do Italian people say? Porco dio. Right? Or is that like an insult? Mamma mia! True. How did I not think of Mamma Mia? Obviously they say Mamma Mia. My heart! She took it. Wow! Okay, my game, you know everything they say. True. Where's my sideouts file? How did I not see that? I used to become a using either command was compile. I haven't optimized skill, but I'm just gonna work on object streams. No. I don't know if that's true. Broken object scripts? It's all true. Oh. Okay. And the exit need to shine like the entrance. The exit shines and the entrance doesn't. That's on purpose. Requirement was broken. Oh. I mean, stuff breaks all the time when you upgrade the engine so much. That's completely normal and expected. I forgot to export the level. Why did no one tell me? It was because an ID you could follow just because it didn't say as a memory, but you see it wouldn't. So you need an explicit jump. Really? I see. I think they're still placed in memory order though. Okay, this is starting to look neat. A little bigger than I'd like, actually. Make it a bit smaller. Nope, there's going to be two Goombas that push it. That is true. I did kind of learn to code like that. Cannot guard shade or texture polygon if polygon is textured can only be shaded with vertex colors. Oh, that's not that big a disadvantage. I'm redeeming my channel to ask us a question. Case, what is your favorite viewer and why is it you? My favorite viewer? That's a tough one. I will DM who my favorite viewer is to my favorite viewer right now, okay? If you've received my message, then that means you're my favorite viewer. Oops. There's N64 games that also just do the lighting on the CPU, so it's like, eh. Oh no. Oh. I just still have the fucked up name. Okay. I really should be supporting the old names, but I don't wanna. Okay. Next, we also need to place the Goombas at the correct location. And we need the mill Goombas to actually act like mill Goombas. I don't think they really need to do anything. They don't need to do this. They don't need to do this. And that's just Goomba dev stuff. Which really shouldn't be duplicating code like this, but oh, fuck it. Response list. This is very lazy code. This is very bad code. You shouldn't be coding like this. But it's fine. I think we might have to do more stuff than that later on. So I'm writing it like this. We use move angle or face angle? See. Who's sending me 8 messages? This group. Is he working on DLC? DLC? What? Do I just have the star already? And I didn't know? I might have accidentally cheated the star in before. Let's just save the game. Oh, I didn't like the egg name there. That was an invalid egg name. The whole graphics thread just crashed when I did that. How could that be? Hmm. Are the mill Goombas just that evil? Is the Dark Mineshaft not loading the generic purpose objects? Is that what's going on? It is not. That would do it. Graphics is all smokes and mirrors. No console has lighting or 3D graphics. It's all fake. All they do is geometry, color pixels, and charge their phone. So, one of the Goombas wasn't showing up, and that might be related to that. Or not, because that doesn't make any sense. Huh? Oh. Why did I do that? What the fuck? Right now I should be able to beat the two Goombas. Hey! And then after beating those two, the other 8 will just jump out and attack you. And after beating everyone, you get a star. That's how it will work. This is good now. That still needs work. We don't need this file anymore. The Goomba star spawn. Is there spoilers? Yes, you're watching a development stream, it's all spoilers. Don't want this. Okay, that seems good. And then we just need the 8 Goombas jumping out. Cos or cos? What? Ten out of 10 and the star is already here. Okay, so the way this works is Goomba's here. Kill Goomba. It slows way the fuck down. Kill this Goomba. It's gone. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's peak. It's peak. And then we need Goombas jumping out here. Hello, Brendan Schutz. Line 411, cos or cos. It's with 2S, the second S stands for S16. That is on purpose. The release, bro. Every time you ask, it goes back 1 day. So right now we're, I think, in 2050. Somewhere here it sets the parent. It is obj.7. Goomba count undeclared, that's fine. Okay, you know what? I don't really care. Actually, we can do better. That's a little cleaner. He got my 64, I'm just goated. No! Once you touch this thing, it just takes off and kidnaps you, so it's... ugh. Yeah, it needs to not do that. I don't like this song. This song sounds like when the spider walks. Huh. I know what happened. Why is the spider walking all over the song? Get the spider out! No! I don't want the spider! Am I crazy? There it is again! I had a dream today that I was in like a comic book shop and there was like a really fucking beefy Ivysaur on like a comic book magazine and it just said Adolf in big capital letters above it. And I looked inside it and it was like a story about this big beefy Ivysaur called Adolf. Anyone good at interpreting the meaning of dreams can tell me what that's about? How many ways are the balls for bikes? Whoa! That's a lot of Goombas. This webcomic about a beefy Ivysaur named Adolf? Yeah, sounds about right. Oh, I know what happened. I forgot to kill myself. From right here. Classic German dream. Shut up, furry. Don't get this wrong. For everyone online who just joined, this guy said he's not a German furry. For no reason, out of nowhere, and we all believe he's a furry. And he's German, so now that we're doing that bit to him, there's nothing wrong with being a furry. Ooh, that works. But they should be jumping out more. I feel like they aren't jumping out enough right now. So because the Elrond, the guy's a millionaire, yeah. Honestly, fair point. I need to make a webcomic about Adolf the Ivysaur. Oh fuck, I just realized I haven't updated the Patreon credits in a while. I fucked up. Sorry, I had to write a Patreon. I forgot to credit the Patreons in like 2 or 3 months because I haven't updated the Patreon credits. I'm stupid. They should all agree immediately. Yeah. I can probably figure that out. I think there's just an action state we can set them to. Not Goomba, bully. Behave Goomba. Is it 1? No. What's making them target Mario? Action 1. Okay. Let's try that. Also, the star here needs to store on star 1. I wonder if that will do it. I think it will, but I'm not 100% certain. I'm also not sure if this will kick me out, because I'd like this to not kick me out. In subtype, no exits. That should do what we want. Oh my god. Americans and their capitalization. So Rich for running? Yes. I've been trying to catch him for the last 2 weeks. No luck. He's too fast. Oh, bad read, Green Stash. Bad read. 0 out of 10. Okay, I don't think I can just make the Goombas chase you like that. Is that the wrong star? I mean, at least it didn't kick me out. Hmm. Making the Goomba not chase me. Oh. Wait. What's even making him decide to chase Mario? Is it just the distance? We can cheat a little bit. Well, we can cheat a little bit. We can do that. Fuck it. Notice the bench behind me? Yep. I lift weights. Okay, this is awesome. Where did everyone go? Where are they? Thoughts? Let's see. Die Italiener haben die Carbonara vielleicht erfunden, aber die Deutschen haben sie perfektioniert. Interesting. I mean, Actimel is kind of banger. Actimel is like sugar water that they're like, oh, it's good for your digestion. And then it's like, oh, I guess the sugar water is healthy, unlike the other sugar water. I can drink as much of it as I want, guilt-free. But no, it's just sugar water. Do they not compute the angle to Mario or something? What is going on? Where did all the Goombas go just now? Their stomach is still attached to Green Stash, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I'm wrong. Okay, let's try this. Goombas with B-Perm 1 have B-Perm 4 have a bigger radius. Okay, they fell out of the world. That's fun. And concerning that it can happen. We need something for that, unfortunately. Oh, that sucks. Dude, wait. I've seen this Kingdom Hearts. This happened in Kingdom Hearts 1 when I played it. That's crazy. You can put the door elevator so Gumbas can not go into the door. I don't want that either. But it might actually be necessary. But why aren't they turning away from the wall, actually, is the question, in my opinion. Well, we can cheat a little bit, because they're only in this one level, and this one level is easy to cheat. And we're like, yeah, we moved them all in here. Which I think we should just do that instead of trying to fix the level geometry. Okay. Is your hand grip back to be okay? My grip was never wrong. It's when I bent the wrist. I think about the hardest despawn mechanics. I don't know. I just remember in Kingdom Hearts 1, we were like fighting a horde of enemies, and then all enemies were gone, and we just had to stand there for like 30 seconds before it actually registered us as winning. There's a little time before the area is considered safe to pause. Oh, no, it wasn't even pausing. It was like, there was like a cutscene we were waiting for. But the new trendy fast food item is in France. There's... It's not baguette. There's no way it's baguette. It has to be like something stupid, like Labubu Sauerkraut. Chicken on rice? Ooh. That's not even stupid. How is that trendy? That's just normal food. Okay, fuck it. I guess we just hack this together. Chicken drumstick is not great. I don't like chicken drumstick much either. Chicken drumstick is like all the bad parts of eating an eel without any good parts of eating an eel. Ah! Yo, they were tripping. They're tripping. I fucked up something here. Oh. That's why they were tripping. Seriously though, why no star? Why am I not getting the star that I should be getting? I did export it, right? Is there anything setting this B perm wrong? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't see it. Unless I already have the star, but if I did already have the star, then it means that this part isn't working. So that's not great either. Let's try it one more time. Case girlfriend's still law accurate? What do you mean by case girlfriend? It's funny how they're panicking. Oh, I did not export the level. Alright. I think this is awesome now. It's cool. I like it. It's cool. It's fun. This shouldn't happen though. And then you're here and it's like, what the fuck? That's where I was. I was in the windmill. Can you travel for like 15 to 20 euros a month? Is what you do. Huh? How do you do that? Where I live, that's like not even water for a month. A week. Oh, okay. That's still insane, but 4.5 times more reasonable. Alright, and now the windmill should be deactivated after getting the star. You know what I'm missing? Tulips. What? I know I used to live off 70 euros a month back in 2014. But since then there's been an insane amount of inflation, so I don't think I could do that anymore. Shoplift any item of 3 euros. Okay, yeah, that would work. Works. I don't think there's any upsides to doing it this way, but I guess it doesn't matter. Actually, I explicitly don't want to do it this way, because this can lead to timing issues. Alright. You can live pretty well on negative 200 euros a month, actually. All you need to do is like shoplift a couple items that are expensive and easy to smuggle out, sell them, and then live off the rest. And then pocket the 200. This is pretty cool. I'm pretty happy with this mission. What do you guys think? It's of course... See, okay, this is a perfect example of like this mission has 0 difficulty. Like obviously it's easy as hell. But it's cool. It's so cool. The fact that you get to, after beating like 9 different levels, you get to go back here and find the secret windmill that, from having seen people play the demo, everyone would like to enter. And now you actually get to enter it. And it's like, yeah, there's just 1 more star. The winds turn a little if you push the thing yourself. Nah. It stops rotating. It wouldn't make any sense. Well, I guess we did that now. Where's our side level list? Alright, we finished an entire start today. That's pretty good. An entire side level in 1 day. Plus, we finished ideating it. Pretty happy with that. Hopefully, next time we can... do we work on next time? Probably the Chomp Rock here and the conspiracy theory Yoshi that lives behind the Chomp Rock. Maybe we can start working on the Shy Guy swamp side level, or at least the entrance for it. I still have to figure that one out. And And then we'd already be done with the mushroom plains and would be able to move on to this part of the world, part 11 out of 14. Tomorrow, next week. I don't think I'll be able to stream tomorrow. I'm just so busy. So yeah, I will be seeing you guys next stream. Bye bye.